Hey guys, so there's this trend going around online where people will say, are you a small content creator? Are you struggling to get subscribers and views? Try these tips. Try these 9 tips, these 19 things. And often the thumbnail is like, a red arrow going down with a low view count and then a green arrow. After you try my foolproof method, your YouTube content creation will be taken to another level. I gotta say, I find a lot of these videos very, very confusing. It's like, try these 65 things, go into YouTube Studio, enable, disable, push this button and that button, but never even think about touching that button, and then do these other things, and it's all. And I feel like I need an introductory course at MIT to even understand what you're talking about, man. If these videos are only made for the purpose of people clicking on them, like I click on them and then, yeah, it didn't help, but this guy got 1 million views, I totally respect that. That's awesome. Because especially small content creators are always looking for, advice and that kind of thing. So if these videos are just made to get people to click on them and watch them, however helpful they are or they are not, that's fine. I don't know. But I found them to be very difficult to follow. So I wanted to make 3 steps that I think all small content creators, small channels, especially people under like 1,000 subs, can really benefit from. 3 steps. I think they're not confusing. They're very simple to understand. And there's no kind of like find this button algorithmic type stuff. Just 3 pieces of advice. The reason I'm making this video is I recently started a 1990s style advice column, like summer of 1997, Chicago, Dear Amy, in the Chicago Tribune, help me with blah, 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 blank, blank, blank. And the next newspaper, she'd write back. And so I have this, you can check that playlist out, 1990s advice column on this channel, if that would be helpful for you as well. And that was kind of the impetus for making this video. All right, so 3 hacks, 3 steps that I think, I'm not saying, I do not guarantee, but I dare say, 3 steps that if these things were to come to pass, if they were true, they would take anyone with a small subscriber count to stratospheric levels. Number one, advice number one, hack number one, become famous. So Tom Brady recently, I think, started a YouTube channel. Tom Brady, who of course needs no introduction, 7-time Super Bowl champion quarterback, and he got like 100,000 subscribers right away. Was it because he did some kind of 65 steps? Absolutely not. It's because he's Tom Brady, because everyone watched him play football for so many years. I don't know if Taylor Swift has a YouTube channel. I bet if she started one as a joke, she'd probably get tens of millions of subscribers immediately without doing any of those steps. It's just a lot of people, are Taylor Swift fans. I recently saw someone who's a famous anchor on some network, and they decided to start a YouTube channel. And they just started a channel. That was it. They just like signed up and they had like hundreds of thousands of subs. So number one is get famous. I think a lot of small content creators worry about timing of videos and even working on the content. How about working on getting to the NBA, for instance? If you make it to the NBA, people are going to watch you play basketball and tons will subscribe to your channel. How about you go on one of those singing shows, those competitions, and not just go, but win it and become a famous pop star. And then you don't have to worry about algorithms or whatever. You'll have tons of subs. So step number one is get famous. Step number two is your father a king? Is your mother a queen? In effect, are you royalty? This will get you tons of subs. Tons of subs. I bet if like Prince William or Prince Harry started a YouTube channel once more, like in the Tom Brady style, they would get tons of subs right away. But I bet if they looked at their subs and they were like, and they didn't have a lot, and then they reminded their audience, guys, I'm a king, everyone would be like, oh, right, and they'd subscribe. Oh, I forgot, you're right, you're a king. You're a king to be in the future, Prince William. I'm going to subscribe. So if you're the son of a king, the daughter of a queen, or what have you, if you're royalty, that's a great way for any small content creator to get tons of notoriety, tons of subs very, very quickly. And imagine if you're the son of this king in the middle of nowhere. pick your favorite place in the world, just the middle of nowhere, not a large city. That king can by royal edict order his subjects to subscribe to your channel. That's awesome. He can like unfurl this like edict. I hereby declare on this day, December 13th in the year 2024 AD, that all my subjects henceforth will subscribe to, and your name would be where it says your name, like the king would go into a Word doc probably and take that out and put your name in there. And you get tons of subs. So step number 1 is become famous. Step number 2 is be the son of a king. Step number 3, my final tip for all small content creators, is just marry into royalty. All right? So maybe you're like, look, I could go to the NBA. I just don't want to put in the work. I don't really like basketball. I know if I tried, if I just worked out 1 hour a day at basketball, I'd probably, at least be on an NBA bench, be in the rotation, make millions of dollars. I just don't feel like it. And my dad's actually not a king. This is America. So I'm just going to marry royalty. And I guarantee you, if you marry royalty, like you are a person who has 200 subscribers, but you marry this king or this queen, all of a sudden, all the newspapers and tabloids are going to be like, wow, who is person blank? Oh, right, they're married to a royal person. Let's all subscribe to their YouTube channel. Okay, I hope this was helpful, guys. Best of luck, and keep putting out good stuff. And until next time, take care.